Okay, so you're going to have your title on the top. We're going to do a rounding game. You're going to put today's date, which it's the 30th. You need these papers. The first one looks like this, then this one, and then this one. So you have these three halves, and then this paper. So you're going to cut this rectangle out. You're going to cut this rectangle out. And then you need to cut these big rectangles out. So go ahead and do that now. Go ahead and pause the video and do that. Okay, so I have these cut out like this. I have this cut out. I have this title cut out. And then this decimal card's cut out. And make sure you have this around it because this is going to turn into a pocket. So for right now, I'm going to put these to the side. I'm going to get out my glue. Your title goes on the top. Go ahead and glue that. Okay. Glue that on there. This here will go next because this is like your spinner. I'm going to show you how to get that to work. So I'm going to line it right up with my red line so it's nice and neat. Okay, so the next thing, this goes down, and you got to pay close attention on how to glue it. You're going to glue it on this side, but you're only going to glue like this U shape here because you want this to be like a pocket so you can fit your things in there that you're going to cut out. So you're just going to go like this. And give yourself some room. So I'm going to glue it down towards the bottom here. And it's just that edge, this U shape, so it's like a pocket. Press it down good so it stays. Got some glue there, wipe that off. All right. So the next thing you're going to do is you're going to cut these out, these rectangles. So I'm going to cut down the middle and I'm going to cut across. And then those are going to go in this pocket. So go ahead and pause the video again and do that part. Okay, so now that you have those cut out, they fit in your pocket here just like this. Make sure all sides are glued down. I had to glue down my bottom a little bit more because it didn't stick. So they'll be able to fit in your pocket. But for the game, you want to take them out. And it doesn't matter what order they're in. I have to glue down that edge a little bit more. And if for some reason they won't stay in your pocket, you can always put them in a small Ziploc bag and then stick them in the pocket in your notebook here. That's what's so good about these notebooks is that you guys have these pockets. Okay, so for, I gotta find a pencil. For the spinner, you're gonna take your pencil and a paper clip, okay? If you put the pencil, the paper clip, see how I put it through the pencil, and put it like this, and then hold your pencil like this, you can spin it, okay? So that one landed on the hundredths. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to choose some cards here. So I'm gonna put this to the side. All right, I'm gonna choose 10 cards because that's how many you're gonna do. So choose 10 cards and I'm just gonna flip them over and just randomly choose cards. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so those are my 10 cards. These are the 10 problems I'm going to do. So I'm going to flip over to my page over here so that I can write down my questions. So this is part of my game. So my first number I'm going to do is this one. So 30726 thousandths. Okay, so now I got to spin my spinner to find what I'm going to round it to. So I'm going to take my paper clip and my pencil and go ahead and spin it. All right, I'm going to round it to the nearest hundredth. So I'm going to go back to my number. I'm going to underline my hundredths. So if this is my tenths, here's my hundredths. Okay, and I'm going to follow the rounding rules. I'm going to circle the number that's going to be the boss. And my rules are 5 or more, raise the score. 4 or less, let it rest. Well, the 6 is 5 or more, so I'm going to raise the score. I'm going to add 1 to my 2 here. So it would turn into a 3. Everything to the left stays the same. Okay? Everything to the right, that's 6, turns to a 0. Okay. Then I'm going to go on to the next one, number 2. I'm going to slide that away so I know I did it. My next one is 3 and 879. I'm going to go back to my spinner and I'm going to spin it again. So here's my pencil and my paper clip. I'm going to spin it. I'm going to round it to the hundredths again. Now, if I keep getting hundredths, like if I got hundredths again, I would probably spin again because I'm not going to keep on doing to the same place. But for this one, that's okay. So the nearest hundredths. So here's my decimal, my tenths, my hundredths. The 9 is going to tell me what to do. Now you guys are picking a different 10, so you will not have these same ones. You'll have different ones than I do. So the 9 is 5 or more, so I'm going to raise the score. So 7 plus 1 is 8. Then that 8 stays the same. Everything to the left stays the same. Everything to the right turns to zeros. Okay, and then I would go on to number 3. And I would keep going until all 10 of mine are done. Remember, you're going to have a different 10 than I do. These were just examples on what to do for the directions. Okay, go on. When you are done with your 10, you're going to take a picture of your work and upload it. I have directions for how to do that. You're uploading a picture right on the assignment. You're not emailing me the picture. You're not sending me the picture in class tag. You're uploading the picture on this assignment. That is part of the directions. Okay, go on to do your game.